Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're getting into some trending topics. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me, free to follow me on this channel, on this platform, Anonymous Tea, free to follow me on my other platform, Anonymous Tea Podcast, free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast, free to follow me on the Instagrammies at Anonymous Reality Tea, free to share everywhere, free to copy and repost the link, you guys, so it gets out into the algorithm. So a couple things I wanted to talk about for some weird reason. I did not, you guys. I did not congrats. I thought I did say congrats to the Philadelphia Eagles and that I was glad that they won the Super Bowl over the Chiefs. I thought it was obvious, but I'll say congrats again. I'm a huge Jalen Hurts fan. I love everything about him. His all-female team that he has. He's like an old soul in a 26-year-old body. And it just reminds me so much of like how I was brought up with like your parents just playing all the old school jams, all the, just having humble beginnings, having morals, values. His fiance is, I think a big time like software engineer or something at IBM. Like it's just very wholesome. They went to Disney World right away after the Super Bowl and rode some roller coasters and things. And then Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley in the offensive line was on Jimmy Fallon last night, and it was hilarious because Jalen Hurts, I think they try hard to break him, like into getting him into like laughing and getting into foolishness and shenanigans, but he is always just going to be himself. He's always going to be authentic. And his mind is just, he's doing this so he doesn't get fined, but you could see that he would have like a little chuckle here and there. But nonetheless, it was just really congrats to them, right? Congrats to them. Congrats to the Philly fans, this and that. Everybody, even if you're not a Philly fan, most of the country wanted you to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and they cannot believe that so many people hate them, right? But nonetheless, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Congrats to y'all. For some reason, the streamer Kai is trying to allege that there was fake crowd noise that was added to Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime performance, and I'm just confused because there's plenty of receipts on the internet of several people who were in attendance that were screaming at the top of their lungs throughout the entire set of Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance. And I thought I explained this in a previous video. The TV version of what we see, they try to, tune out a lot of the crowd noise and this and that so you can really see the performance and hear the artist and things like that. However, those of you who are physically there, it's going to feel like a concert experience. You really think, Kai, that everybody was just quiet until Kendrick Lamar performed Not Like Us? Make it make sense. If nothing else, it exposed that the demographics of a lot of these Kendrick Lamar fans are not who you think they are, but seem to be very familiar with his political message, guys. And so nonetheless, that is why that entire crowd knew everything word for word, and even Kendrick Lamar dropped a new bar on one of his new songs that none of y'all had heard before previously. So nonetheless, it is just weird behavior that is taking place right now where people are trying to do anything to cut this man down. Like I said, it overall was a success. No need to cook the numbers, no need to lie about anything and all of the things. Like let's just keep it a buck. And so then also I wanted to talk about, it looks like, there's rumors that are being alleged that Deion Sanders and Karaoke Tran are dating. Not sure if it's true or not, because I saw a video of her partying in a suite with Chance the Rapper and some friends as well. But it would be very interesting if she was, because she kind of looks like the daughter of Tracy Edmonds, who was like Deion Sanders' ex. So I would just be a little bit confused, but nonetheless, I guess, anything to stop the Roxy rumor. So I'm not sure if you heard about that. There was long time, because they co-host this show on Tubi, and so people kept spreading that they were dating, because Deion kind of has a type, right? And that type looks like Roxy Diaz. But he made it a point to say, there's nothing going on here. We're just co-workers. That's just like, we're work spouses, da-da-da-da-da. Then there's beef with Soulja Boy and Marlon Wayans. Soulja Boy said, isn't this you, fan? A white man could never make me dress up like a white bleep. Your career ended when you did this. Get off my bleep, Uncle Tom. Bleep, bleep. Then, he said, you're a 52-year-old black man that dressed up like a white bleep. Who really the coon? Broke bleep bleep, because Marlon Wayans called him the coon that jumped over the moon. And then also said, then Marlon alleged that Soulja Boy was MOLSTED, said, go sit your little bleep down on some uncle's lap in STFU. Marlon, you a bleep and you not funny. Shut up, bleeps. Keep selling your soul and sucking the higher up bleep. And so then there were some videos that Soulja Boy did, and then, Marlon Wayans then posted again, I respect how Soulja Boy retired after them 2 songs, shaking my head, so sad, JoJo, hey Soulja Boy, you a grown man and still use the word boy in your name, that's what they were calling you at the event, huh? Hey there, boy, can you do that dance for me? I'll throw you a meme coin with laughing emojis, bleep out of here, Slappy. So I think he's talking about the Trump inauguration performance that he was bragging about the stacks that the Trump administration was paying him. And then Marlon Wayans also said this, Soulja Boy crackhead begging to be in my movie. This bleep is light work. Hey, Soulja Boy, the immortal words of Nas, a real legend in hip-hop. You've been on my bleep. You love my style. So apparently, he posted then a screenshot and said, I'm sorry, Soulja Boy said, what now? Looking like you give up anything for some math. So basically, there were some DMs of Soulja Boy that was asking to be in a film and saying, put me in the next film, bro. So I'm just confused because number one, I don't like any type of MOLST jokes, right? I don't feel that was necessary. I don't feel that White Chicks was an example of anybody trying to do anything to get to the top. The Wayans family wrote and directed and produced the movie. I don't understand. They're all writers and comedians and actors. The problem that they have, the reason why that there hasn't been a White Chicks 2 sequel and other things is that basically these larger studios didn't want to give them the money, didn't want to pay them what they were worth, but they've paid several other, people millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, and their stuff wasn't quality, just like they had the original Scary Movie, and then once other people took it over, it wasn't as funny, it wasn't entertaining, and so now they're back for Scary Movie, but it's like, I just don't understand Soulja Boy. I didn't even know there was a second hit, because the only one I was familiar with, I was just familiar, I think, with Superman, and I guess that Draco Make It Clap, that song, whatever that was. But other than that, not familiar with Soulja Boy's music. But it's weird that Soulja Boy is acting like this, because didn't he allegedly, get into a domestic situation with a pregnant woman and this and that caused her to miscarry the baby? Like, I am just confused. Why all of this energy? Why all of this energy? Why all of this behavior? Like, what is up? Why are you beefing with Marlon Wayans? Like, in all of these years and all these decades, all these people in Black Hollywood, the one thing I never hear is slander against the Wayans family. Like, they seem pretty well respected in Black Hollywood. They seem pretty well liked. I just don't understand why there's beef in the first place. Then Tamar basically wanted to talk about that the videos of her calling out Candy's restaurants for old lady gang and Blaze Steakhouse and everything else, that it wasn't all that and that it wasn't good and this and that, and that you still have to pay for the food if it's cold and all this other stuff, and you still have to pay for it if you don't get it in time and all this and other stuff. She's just basically saying she doesn't care and that the videos were old. And then the other thing I wanted to get to as well is NBA player Anthony Edwards, you guys. So basically there is this, I think would be his fourth baby mama, I'm not sure. This man is just reckless. It's giving the modern day Sean Kemp, it's giving the modern day Dwight Howard. I don't know what's happening, but basically some text came out. This lady said that she was pregnant by the name of Aisha Howard. He tells her that he's not going to be in a child's life that he doesn't want, and that she needs to get the unalive situation done. That she needs to get rid of the baby and all this and that. And it's like, I just don't understand. And so, remember previously there were, paternity, there was a paternity test that was filed. There were some court records. Like, it's just been one thing after the other. Then the alleged that the baby mama was going to sue the doctor's office for leaking the pregnancy and all this and that. And it's just like, I don't understand at this point what in 2025, number one, I don't understand what these athletes are thinking, still trying to, think that they could just be out here in these streets, just raw dogging anybody and everybody, and then having the right to demand whatever consequences happen of raw dogging, that you're going to be the judge and the authority, but you want to remove your part in it all. And the thing is, y'all all have rookie symposiums where y'all talk about this. Don't be out here reckless. Don't be out here getting caught up with different women and this and that. Don't be, depleting your finances and going broke and this and that. And then to these women in 2025, the days of, as 50 Cent said, have a baby by be a millionaire. Those days are over, you guys. Those days are over, because the problem is all of y'all want clout, all of y'all want attention, all of y'all want to put all this stuff on the internet, and it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I just don't understand. You don't want a child, but you don't want to use protection. You don't want to use birth control either. And you don't just want to commit with one person and spend the rest of your life with that person and have kids with them. Like, it's just weird. But I think in regards to Anthony Edwards, he had like 4 kids that were born in a year or something like that. Right? Like 4 different women. So meaning he's loyal to none of these people. So none of the less, and again, getting access to his millions in child support, that's not guaranteed, because we've seen how these athletes will file in certain states, whether they live there full time or not, and, file with certain courts to avoid paying that much for child support with some of these women. If they truly want nothing to do with these child, some of you will be petty and post your kids or post other people's kids, but not post the kids you're supposed to be taking care of, whether it was an out of wedlock situation or a break baby or however you want to define it. And it is trash. But at this point, I don't understand, the people who want to get involved with these celebrities and entertainers and athletes and everything else, when now they're basically just treating you like whatever. And if there's a main chick out there that they prefer, if there's a main situation out there preferred, they're going to treat you accordingly. It sucks, but the whole situation sucks all the way around. I mean, look at what Neo's doing. Neo, in his polyamorous situation that he's got going on with these 3 women and all this and that, I don't know. It's very interesting is all I'll say. But that's all I got for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post a content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.